at a time for today. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater confidence and personal growth. You are now inside the code of conduct of a Toastmasters meeting. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and it may not be possible to pause the recording. The following are the meeting rules. Please be advised that any behavior that disturbs the flow of the meeting will result in removal from the meeting room without any warning. Please ensure that your noise-making devices are either switched off or on silent mode. Please speak responsibly on religion, sex, and politics in your speeches. As far as possible, keep your videos on and audio off and applause flowing throughout. Be the kind of audience for others you would like to have for yourself. TMOD, TTM, and Journal Evaluator. Please ensure a smart audio video check before handing over to respective role players. Role players, please rename yourself as role player, your name, your club name. You may omit the club name if you're a member of Turning Point Toastmaster. Please acquaint yourself with the role of timer. The timer will use background change sharing to indicate time using one of the three cards. Green card means you have reached the minimum qualifying time. Yellow indicates that it is a good time to start concluding. Red specifies that you have 30 seconds more or you will be disqualified. Individual session timings will be explained in due time. We encourage you to use the Zoom emoticons generously to encourage role players. We sincerely request you to not to send chat messages to everyone or the speaker on stage. In fact, refrain from chatting altogether and focus on the speaker. Reiterating, please stay on mute until specifically requested to unmute. Polls will be launched after each section and they will be closed after 30 seconds. I hope you all will abide by the rules. Now I would like to introduce our presiding officer, who has been doing his duty above and beyond. Utkarsh, over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam Sergeant-at-Arms, for not only filling for our regular Sergeant-at-Arms, but beginning the meeting with full gusto and setting the right tone. And as they say, well begun is half done. So thank you so much for beginning the meeting so well. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from whichever the part of the world you're connecting from, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. A hearty welcome to you all to yet another meeting of Turning Point Toastmasters. I don't know about you all, but I always look forward to Thursday evenings, primarily to connect with you all, grow and evolve with you all together. And today is definitely no different. And my excitement is clearly palpable. It's going to be an action-packed meeting today with two scintillating speakers, a witty table topic master, and an equally adept evaluation team. We'll get back to all of it. But first and foremost, let me acknowledge the wonderful guests who have joined us today. We're joined by guests who are not only just guests, but are active participants in today's meeting. So we have Toastmaster Preeti Chaudhary, who has joined us from Gurgaon Orators Toastmaster Club, who is also delivering her icebreaker speech today. Hi, Toastmaster Preeti. Can we have a quick chat with you?
Hi, Utkarsh. Thank you guys for having me here.
And may I ask you to please give a brief intro before we hear you give your speech later on today for everyone?
Yeah, sure. So I have just recently joined the GOT also. It has just been about the beginning of April only. And I had the opportunity to deliver my first icebreaker there. And I got a chance, I'm getting a chance today to do it here also as well. This is my very first experience of public speaking. I have had no prior experience. I'm a bit nervous also because there it was a bit of a known territory. You know, I had seen some familiar faces, but here it's all new again. So I'm just a little tad bit nervous. And about myself, I am an entrepreneur. I have a startup. I have a skincare brand startup called Kazin Skincare. based out of Gurgaon. And I am a mother also. I have a daughter. I love traveling. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I love having fusion food of all kinds. And I'm a bit spiritual. Um, that's about me. I'm a big dreamer also. I'm a big dreamer and I'm a seeker. So that's how I would describe myself.
And my God, so many hats to wear. I'm so impressed and proud of you. And I'm sure you will, looking at the way how eloquently you have described, I'm sure it's going to be a cracker of a speech. Welcome, Toastmaster Preeti. I welcome you wholeheartedly and so looking forward to your speech. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We also have our regular guest, Toastmaster Animesh from Elan Toastmaster Club, who is not just a guest here, but our table topic master today. Hi, Animesh. Can we have a quick chat with you as well?
Hello.
How was your last week?
Oh, well, last week was really good. I mean, I had a bit of a low Thursday, but I guess I could recover better from there. So yeah, this is one final thing to help me recover from that.
And you couldn't have thought of a better place than coming for a Turning Point Toastmaster meeting to recover. So, I mean, I'm super proud of your decision. Thank you so much, Animesh. Uh, we also have our members from our sister club, Toastmaster Jaspreet, who has made us proud and is moving to the division level of ISC contest. And we also have the president of Spirit Toastmaster Club, Gunjan, as well. So welcome to you both as well. All right, that's all. Thank you so much, all the guests. I welcome you all wholeheartedly. I'm sure you're going to participate during the table topic session. And I will definitely ask for any kind of areas of improvement or your valuable feedback towards the end of the meeting. So sit tight and have a great time. One announcement to make, folks, before I move forward. This Sunday, we have a big event, a mega event. Division G and Division I conference named Synergia is happening this Sunday at Nagaro, Sector 18, Gurugram, Haryana. It's going to be a full day of festivities with table topic contests, international speech contests, cultural events, and a lot more. And most importantly, three of our very own Toastmaster Anand from Turning Point Toastmasters Club, and Toastmaster Nitin and Toastmaster Jaspreet from our sister club, Spirit Toastmasters Club, will be fighting it out at the division level to move on to the district level. Rest assured, we will be cheering for you guys at the loudest for three of you. And on behalf of everyone, I wish the three of you all the very, very best. Folks, if you haven't registered yet, what are you waiting for? Rest assured, it's going to be a Sunday well spent. All right. Folks, let's get on with today's theme. But I'm done with my housekeeping work. We have the newest member of our club making his debut as the Toastmaster of the day. And I couldn't be more proud of the progress, the journey that he has taken so far in Toastmasters. He has gone from strength to strength and is making huge strides in becoming a prolific speaker. And he's come up with a rock solid theme where he's going to talk about the powerful and the transformational role that is played by inculcating the right kind of habits in our lives. We are just not going to be entertained, but enlightened as well. Aren't we lucky? Folks, without further ado, let me welcome the very charismatic, supremely affable, the debutant Toastmaster Ravi as our Toastmaster of the day on the virtual stage with a gigantic, thunderous, enormous round of applause. Can we welcome him, everyone? And I request everyone to please switch on their cameras. We are not in an office meeting. All right.
Hello, I'm audible and visible.
Yes, you're perfectly audible and visible, and you are incredible. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Utkarsh, for a beautiful introduction. So, what is the difference between a successful person and unsuccessful person? There may be many factors involved in that, but one of the major factor is having a good habit. So, hello everyone, my name is Ravi, and today we will discuss about habits. So, first question arises is, what is habit? Many people have their own definition of habit, and there are many definitions on the internet. But I come with a simple definition of habit. To tell it, I have a little small game with, I want you to play with me. So for that, I need one volunteer out of you. And let me tell you, this is not an ordinary game. This game has a very huge prize, a prize with a blank check signed by our presiding officer with his Paytm bank account. So who wants this blank check? Can you raise your hand? Who wants this blank check? Okay. Oh, Animesh, 50. Nice. Yeah. Oh, just two people are want this blank check. Okay. Oh,
I also
Amit
want.
also. There are many people. Campo khush hua. So just start with Animesh. Okay. Animesh, the game is very simple. Are you hello?
Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Animesh.
Yeah.
So, Animesh, the game is very simple. You have to count from 1 to 20 as quickly as possible. So, are you ready? Like
Just-
1,
just
2,
a minute.
3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Whoa, congratulations! But it's the first part of the game. Second part is pending. Second part is, I have introduced one rule in it. The rule is, if any number which is multiple of 3 or 5 comes, you have to say go instead of that number. Like 1 to go, 4 go. Do you understand?
Okay.
And counting will be 1 to 20 as quickly as possible. So are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, start.
1, 2, go. 4, go.
Yeah,
7,
continue.
8, go. 11, go. 13, 14, go.
Yeah.
16, 17, go. 19, go.
Okay, 19 is a multiple of 3 or 5?
None of those.
Oh, sorry, 19 and go. Okay, sorry. Okay, well done, Animesh. You have said, you have given, now a blank check will be given to you, and I am sure that with your performance, Utkarsh will be handing his Audi also to you. So all the best for getting that Audi. Okay, so thank you participating with me, Animesh. So guys, have you noticed one thing in doing this exercise? When Animesh was saying, thank you, Animesh. You can, Utkarsh, you can remove that pin. Okay. So, have you noticed in this exercise when he was counting from 1 to 20, the speed was very quick. But when I introduce a new rule to it, like multiple of 5 and 3, the speed get reduced. He was taking some time and majorly energy. So guys, what is habit? Habit is daily or regular task which can be executed or started with the least amount of energy in a day. Like Animesh has been trained from his childhood to say 1 to 20 counts, and with that experience, with speaking at 1 to 20, he was easily able to say 1 to 20 count. But when I introduced a new rule, which he was not able to do it, there was a lag. And lag was due to he was not having that habit of saying things like that. So guys, same like we do brush also. Hope you all do brush daily. So when you do brush daily, it's not about hygiene. It is because you have been trained for many years by your parents or someone to go to washroom at the morning and do brushing your teeth. So habits has been involved in that take least amount of energy to execute, that becomes a habit. So guys, for further, before that, I want to introduce main part of our meeting, which is our Toastmaster meeting. We have three sections in our meeting. First section is prepared speeches, where our two speakers will tell about the speech, their prepared speech. Second will be the Toastmaster section, where our Toastmaster will share some topic and our audience will give a impromptu answer for that. And last, but one of the important pillar of this meeting is evaluation. And we have, and this evaluation is not done by one person, but a multiple person from different type of evaluation will be done. For that, I would like to invite our general evaluator Srishti on the stage. Srishti. Hi, Srishti. So let me introduce Srishti. Srishti is a design researcher by profession. She has lots of hobbies like reading, doing art, and especially writing. One of her good habits is to write at least 3 pages in the morning, which she described as morning pages. And it boosts her energy every day whenever she writes 3 pages. So let's welcome Srishti on the stage. So stage is yours, Srishti.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravi. Am I audible and visible? Can you confirm?
Yes, you are audible and visible.
Thank you so much. And everybody here, today I am your general evaluator. I will be keeping a tab on everything that happens in the meeting and have been keeping a tab on whatever has happened so far. And at the end of the meeting, I will come to you with my report of what went well, what could be done better, and challenges for some of you. I am not alone in this. I am assisted by 2 role players today. So typically we have 3, today we have 2, where we have merged 2 of our roles in one. The first role player who is assisting me today is Toastmaster Aprajita, and she will be playing the role of timer. So Aprajita, can we just have you spotlighted, please? Yes. So Aprajita, would you like to take the audience through your role?
Yeah, so basically, I jot down timings of prepared speakers, table topics, whosoever participate in it, and I jot down the timings of general evaluator also.
Okay. So so Aprajita will be helping us with keeping all of the timings and ensuring that all the speakers get notified when they have completed the minimum time. She will do that by showing the green card, a yellow card to show that the time is about to get over, and a red card when the speaker will have only 30 seconds to round up. So these are the 3 cards that you can see on your screen. Please confirm that everybody saw those cards when Aprajita shared them. Good. I just get a thumbs up from everyone.
Can you see green or red?
Okay, so you can just quickly go through green, yellow, and red cards. Right now, I'm not able to see it, but can someone else confirm?
No, we couldn't.
Neither am I.
Okay. Now,
Can you double click?
just a second.
I think there's some
Anyhow, I
lag
will
in your
figure it out.
internet.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring out. In meanwhile, continue, Srishti.
All right. Okay. So we will do this check once again when I think the speakers are being introduced. We can do this check again. The other evaluator who I have is our presiding officer, who is taking up 2 roles into one, Toastmaster Utkarsh. And Toastmaster Utkarsh, I would love for you to explain your role as well.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I will be your language evaluator for today, aka R counter plus grammarian. So I will definitely check any kind of crutch words or filler words that you use. Along with that, I'll keep a tab on any kind of good usages and, of course, not so good usages when it comes to the grammar and pronunciations in your speeches. But for now, let me introduce you to the word of the day for today, which is ingrain, Ingraine, which means to establish something deeply and firmly, to implant a habit or belief deeply within oneself or within a culture. I've intentionally chosen this word, which relates to our theme, which is all about habits today. So the usages of the word could be, it takes a conscious effort to ingrain positive habits into our daily lives. Another example could be through consistent practice and dedication, he ingrained the habit of daily meditation into his routine. I request everyone and encourage everyone to use the word of the day in their speeches so that we could learn to apply the usage of new words learned. I will, of course, write the word in the chat box for everyone's perusal, and I will be back to present my report when called upon by the General Evaluator towards the end of the meeting. For now, back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Utkarsh. And it is with the help of people like you that we can also ingrain in ourselves great vocabulary that we can keep using. And with that, I would like to hand the spotlight back over to Toastmaster Ravi to continue with his session. Thank you so much. I will see you all at the end of the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Srishti, for sharing all the evaluators details. Okay, can we confirm the timer if the slides are working or not? Prajita,
Yes,
can
I'm
you
just
confirm?
doing it. Can you?
Mm,
My screen sharing is paused.
okay,
Okay.
it's like starting screen sharing, but I'm not able to see the slide.
Yeah. It is like stop sharing. I have this stop share button, but it's said it is saying that it's paused. No worries, no worries. I will figure it out in meanwhile.
Okay, okay, Prajita. Yeah.
I'll remain as a backup timer, or you can continue with the speakers, Toastmaster Ravi.
Okay, thank you, Utkarsh, for become Superman for a day for me. So yeah, so let's welcome our first speaker, Amit Kumar. Let me introduce Amit Kumar. Amit Kumar is a production engineer and has interest in human psychology. He likes to spend time with nature. When it comes to daily work, he likes to work in a routine, but sometimes he likes to be in a free flow. So with this free flow of energy, I would like to invite Amit on the stage. Amit.
May I
Hello.
request Toastmaster Prajita to unshare her screen, please?
Oh,
Hi, Amit.
am I doing that?
No, now it's good.
Okay.
Okay, so before the speech, I would like to call the evaluator of Amit, which is Neeraj Singla, to share the purpose of the speech. Neeraj, are you there? Hi, Neeraj.
Am I audible and visible, Toastmaster
Yes,
of the day, Ravi?
yes.
Okay. Today, Ravi is attempting level 1 project 3 speech from presentation mastery, whose objective is introduction to vocal variety and body language. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance his speech. All the very best, Amit. Thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Ravi.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. You just done a small mistake. You said Ravi, but the speaker is Amit at starting. But well, Amit is prepared. I am also prepared to sit back and listen to Amit's speech. So the topic of Amit is Amit, the family picnic. The family picnic, Amit. Stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day and Toastmaster Neeraj, for explaining my speech objective. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Raise your hand if you remember those nostalgic memories of our childhood picnic, those delicious lunch, and having fun with playing all those games whole day with our friends and family. But this family picnic is completely different because it is carried out by reptiles that can live on land and can swim on water as well. They are very soothful and slow creature of our planet. May I have guessed from you what's the name of that creature? Anyone from our meeting and guess? Okay, so the creature is tortoise. This is very interesting story of tortoise family. Whenever I listen this story, I got lots of learning. So at the end, I will ask a learning from you. So be ready for that. So as we know, tortoises are very slow and they live very long and they take a lot of time to do anything. It may be walking, talking, and thinking. So, as summer is arriving, we all are planning to have vacations and planning to go outing. They were also planning to go for outing. So they took 7 years to decide where to go, when to go, how to go. After finalizing final destination, they took 1 year to reach that destination and 6 months to cleaning and unpacking all those stuff they brought with them. After that, when after doing all these hard work, when they were unpacking those delicious food, they got to know that they have forgotten to put salt in the food and they have forgotten to bring that salt. And this is a very big problem for whole family. It seems like every planning has vanished. To tackle this problem, head of family called a meeting. They were discussing. We all are slow, but among us, the youngest tortoise, Chota, is the fastest. So he can bring salt for us. Then everyone, so they called Chota and head of family said, "You have to go and bring salt for us." Chota, I won't go. I won't go. Head of, why don't you go? Chota, I'm sure that if I go, then you will eat all those food before I arrive. Chota. Everyone in family started convincing Chota. Don't worry, Chota. We don't even touch food. And we don't even touch food. We promise you. Please go and bring salt for us so we can enjoy that delicious food. Chota, half-heartedly, hesitating, crying, but stepping towards his home. The moment he left, everyone started calculating that we took around 1 year to reach here. Chota might come in 1.5 years because he is fastest. 2 year passed, 3 year passed, 4 year passed. There is no sign of Chota coming back. So so everyone in family starving. The mouse was jumping in their stomach. So they decided to eat whatever they had without food. The moment they were unpacking those mouth-watering food, suddenly Choti jumped from by nearby shrubs and said, I knew it. I knew it. You all are the same. You betray me.
I think we have lost Amit. Amit, are you there?
We'll wait for 10 more seconds before we move forward.
Okay, so as we have, so guys, it, there is some issue, network issue. We have lost Amit. So, but there is no problem. We have second speaker of the day. Let me tell you. Before that, anyone wants to evaluate? I will give. There will be 1 minute of silence for the evaluation of the Amit, and timer. Please float for 1 minute. If anyone want to evaluate Amit, can send the personal message to him. So please timer, do the needful.
Toastmaster Ravi, since Toastmaster Amit is not here, so there's no point of giving a feedback. We can continue with the
Okay.
second speaker.
Okay, thank you, Utkarsh, for correcting me. Okay, so let's come to our speaker two, which is Preeti. Let me introduce Preeti first. Preeti is the entrepreneur, founder of a skincare company, fitness enthusiast, and a dreamer. One thing she is right now working is overthinking and to live in a moment, as we have discussed. So I hope that with this Toastmaster of journey, he can ingrain to be on the stage and stop overthinking with the time. So let's bring her on the stage. Welcome, Preeti.
Thank you, Toastmaster and team Mode Ravi. And thank you.
Point of order, we need to bring the evaluation first.
Yes, I'm just evaluating out. Sherry. Oh. Okay, so before starting the speech, I would like to call evaluator Begha to share the purpose of the speech.
Good evening, everybody. The pathway of Preeti is presentation mastery, and it is an icebreaker speech. I wish all the very best to Preeti for her speech. Over to you.
Thank you, Megha, for the purpose of the speech. So it's time for Preeti for her speech. So the topic is Preeti, a bit about myself. A bit about myself, Preeti. Stage is yours, Preeti.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravi. So, as I sat down to prepare for my icebreaker, my daughter came up to me and asked me, Mama, what are you doing? And I told her that I'm preparing for my icebreaker. She ran away and then she quickly came back with a bowl of ice cubes in her hand and a kitchen hammer. And she looked at me and said, Mama, let's go. I looked back at her. And then the next minute, both of us were happily smashing and breaking the ice cubes. So, whether that preparation was right for me or not, I have no idea. But the feeling of smashing something was immense for me at that point in time. It just sort of let out all my pent up emotions and sort of set me free. I think I should have done that a long time ago. I was born and brought up in a small town called Cuttack in Odisha. Cuttack is a beautiful, lovely town, and it carries some of the best memories of my life. My childhood, my school and college days, my friends, happiness, laughter, and my family. So I belong to a middle class family where dreams were not a big part of our lives, but the daily hustle was a big part of our lives. My father was a lawyer, my mother was a teacher, and they both worked hard every single day to bring us up, me and my siblings. And they also took care of our cousins, our chachis and buas. Reason being, my father was the only living male member from his family. I was a pampered daughter of my father, and he had big dreams for me, but sadly, he could not materialize them because of his financial status, owing to taking care of the huge joint family. But the kind of life and the people he surrounded me with in those days, my childhood days, it led me to dream and visualize about the kind of life I wanted to live. My father, being a lawyer, he had a very active social life, and I was always privileged to be part of his social gatherings with the creme de la creme of our society, which was almost like a page 3 of a small town Cuttack. So, and I started visualizing and wanting to become like these people that I saw and met. So, at one point in time, I was dreaming of becoming a renowned judge. Then I dreamt about becoming a renowned Odissi dancer. Then it was an actress, then a gorgeous housewife. So, my dreams kept on changing over time. But essentially, I realized I was a big time dreamer. After completing my MBA, after completing my BCom, I wanted to do my MBA. But the real dream there was not doing my MBA. It was to step out of Cuttack and go out of Cuttack. My father wanted me to get married at that point of time, which is what used to happen in those days. So I had to really rebel against his wishes and come to Delhi for my MBA. And there were other instances too where I had to rebel against his wishes. There was one occasion where I had to travel to another city to attend a Rotaract district conference, since I was an active member of Rotaract since my childhood days. But he did not want me to travel to another city. So there I was rebelling against him, and I did win and I did go to the other city. I also rebelled against him and got married against his wishes. So there I was a big time rebel as well, along with being a dreamer. It is another different story, though, that the marriage lost love way too soon. But I was blessed with amazing in-laws. In fact, even today, I'm blessed to have the care and support of my ex-mother-in-law. I'm blessed to have a beautiful daughter with me. And even in my most troubled and tough life situations, I've always felt blessed to have the protective and the guiding hands of my God and my Guru with me. So there was one more thing that I realized, that along with being dreamer, along with being a rebel, I'm also a very blessed person. Then my dreams led me to turn into an entrepreneur, the seeds of which had been ingrained in me being married into a business family, and also stemming from the fact that I always wanted to do something of my own. Despite the fact that having an active corporate life of about 8 to 9 years, out of which 6 years I worked with ICICI Prudential Life Insurance. I was promoted every year. I was doing really well. And when I quit the job, I was handling a team of 22. But personally, I never felt that I was suited for a sales and marketing job. So the time I turned around an entrepreneur and the time that my divorce happened, things were literally falling apart. Challenges were way too many, and being my own support, being my own strength, having to do everything myself, it used to make me wonder that have my blessings been lost? Have my blessings been worn away? There were mornings when I never wanted to wake up, and I would just want to disappear off the face of earth. And then I would look at my daughter's face, and I realized that no, my blessings have always been there with me, and they're still here with me. And having hit rock bottom in several areas of my life in the last 6 years, but still having the strength to bounce back with vigor and hope the very next day, every time, it just made me realize that maybe there is a bigger purpose to my existence, and I still need to be here to figure it out. So today, here I am in front of you all, still dreaming, still blessed, and still rebelling and fighting for my dreams. The only difference being between the Preeti back then and the Preeti now. The Preeti back then was just a dreamer and doing nothing about her dreams. And the Preeti today, she's stepping out of all her comfort zones to fight for her dreams. Thank you, everyone.
Well said, Preeti. Thunder applause for the Preeti.
Thank you, Ravi.
So 1 minute silence for the evaluation. Timer, please note.
While people are giving feedback to Toastmaster Preeti, I request Toastmaster Amit and give him an option to finish his leftover speech if he wants to. So, Toastmaster Amit, if you want, we can give you a chance to finish your leftover speech if you want to go ahead. You can say a yes or no.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Thank you. Okay.
So TM, you can do it once we're done with 1 minute, and whenever Toastmaster of the day allows that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So Amit, you can start with the speech again. I just want to confirm from the timer if she is ready or not. Yes. Okay, thank you. So Amit, you can start your speech. The topic was Amit, the picnic, the family picnic, the family picnic. Amit, stage is yours.
Thank you, presiding officer and Toastmaster of Day, for resuming my speech. And I was talking about learning of this story. As we all, the biggest learning of the story, Chota gets what he want. In our life, we all get what we want. Just like Chota want their family to eat their food before he arrive. So they his family eaten all those food. So same in life, if you want to be a great speaker, flawless speaker, you ingrain those qualities in yourself and you become a great speaker. If you think if you think that if you are a bad speaker, you will be bad speaker, you will be bad speaker. So here we all are here to become a flawless speaker. So always ingrain this thought process in your mind and a positive mindset in yourself, that you will become a positive speaker. Keep it up and keep going towards your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit, for wonderful speech. First of all, applause for Amit. Okay, so 1 minute silence for and timer, please note the time. Okay, thank you, timer. So we have completed our speeches of the day. Now let's come back to habit. Why we should have habit? What is the importance of habit in our life? I would like to tell one story which is very inspiring to me, and I hope that you have also heard his name. Name is Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli was in 2012, he went to Australia camp and he performed very well. But when he wants to continue that form in IPL in 2012, he was performing very low and he feel very sad about it. And when he come back, he was taking shower one day And when he watched himself in the mirror, he asked one question from himself, from that Virat Kohli, that is that Virat Kohli can is that Virat Kohli can uh, can play all the three formats or not? The answer was no. So from that day, he got inspired to do the gym daily. He started doing gym daily and then changes his diet. First two, as he described in one of his meeting, that first 2 months means it was very bad for him. He was having pain in his stomach. He was having pain in his body. Everything was like a hazard for him. But with time, he started getting that result. While going gym, he was able to feel the flow of energy in his body in a better way. And now, after 10 to 12 years, we know what fitness Virat Kohli has. Same like Virat Kohli, we have Akshay Kumar, our actor. I have heard that he gets up at 3:30 a.m. at morning and complete his all fitness related activities by 6:30. By 7 a.m. he is ready to start his film shooting. Like 7 a.m. he is ready to do his professional work. The level of energy has made him to do at least 3 to 4 films in a year, which is commendable. So, and there are many examples like Mark Zuckerberg, like Anushka Sharma. Means you can name it, and you will find that there are the habits that has made them people a great. So, how you can inculcate the habits, and what are different types of habits? Means are there a good habit or bad habit, and how you can add good habit and bad habit or remove bad habit in your life? We will discuss it, but before that we have our table topic session, and for that we have table topic master Animesh for it. So let me introduce Animesh. He's a master graduate and loves to remain in discipline about his sleep and diet. He was my first evaluator also and helped me to get a right feedback at right time. So I would like to say that some of my words correction are because of Animesh. So with that, I would like to introduce Animesh here. Animesh, I have, before you start your session, I have one question to you. Are you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So, any good habit you have means you love the most. Any good habit you love the most.
Well, of course, my sleep schedule and diet, I'm starting to fix a little, sure. But one habit that I always have, which is time, I have so many. I'm just starting to, I'm starting to choose. It's difficult, honestly.
You can start with, yeah, got it.
Well, every day I take like an hour to walk around the campus. Like nowadays that's the habit that I'm starting to cultivate, which is I take a walk around the campus every day, from 10 to 11, because I don't have a lot to do, and now that I'm graduating, I don't have a lot of coursework. I don't have any coursework to do, actually, honestly. So I can take I can take the liberty to, I have the liberty to, walk around the campus, 10 to 11. That's what I do.
Okay. So
Always.
Animesh has a habit of roaming, taking around. I hope it is only for walk, nothing for else. So
Only for a
let's have Animesh on the stage for our table topic session. Animesh, stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Ravi. I still remember that evaluation that I gave him, I think about more than a month ago. Thank you so much thank you so much for mentioning that. Folks, today, well, since we are on the theme of habits, of course, sleep schedule, having a sleep schedule is very important. I did say I'm starting to fix my sleep schedule, and I didn't say I have got it down. No, I am starting. So yes, sleep schedule is very having a good sleep schedule is very important. Eating timely is important, and controlling what you eat is controlling the quantity you eat is important. But again, that's something that works for me. I don't know what always works. I don't know if that always works for everybody else. Since we are on the topic of habits, I have a few questions for each and every one of you. And don't worry, these are not just going to be your regular run-of-the-mill questions. Some of them are, of course, but some of them are going to be very, very much like the googly that sort of Ganguly used to remember when when the word googly used to be thrown around, right? So just like that, you might get a Google at some point in the session. And of course, before we go ahead, remember to use the word of the day. It's on the chat already. The word of the day is ingrained. Ingrained, which means to establish deeply and firmly to implant a habit or belief deeply within oneself or within a culture. Of course. So thank you so much, Utkarsh, for putting that up. Right. Let us start with the table topic session. Who would like to go first? Of course, I saw a hand up. Oh, there you go. I saw Shivam's hand up. So Shivam, would you like to try first?
Yes, why not?
Oh, go ahead. All right. So your top. All right. Your topic for today. Your topic. Let me just open my list of topics.
Oh.
Just a minute. All right. You know what? Let's start with a run-of-the-mill topic. All right. So Shiva? I hope you're here. I hope you're hearing, attentive, and visible. Oh. Shivam, you're not audible.
You are
Yeah.
on mute, Shivam.
Yeah. Okay.
I can hear you. So sorry. It's my mistake. So sorry.
I'm not. All right. So Shivam, your topic is share a habit. A habit you formed during the pandemic that you plan to carry forward into the post-pandemic. Once
Okay.
again.
So I need to
just
discuss about a habit. Oh,
no,
so sorry. Go
let
on.
me repeat the topic. So Shiva, a habit you developed in the pandemic you want to carry forward beyond the pandemic. A habit that you developed during the pandemic that you want to carry forward beyond the pandemic. Shiva, go ahead.
Okay. So that means I need to discuss about my good habits or the bad habits, right? Okay. So during the pandemic, I was like having my best time because my office was on off. I was getting paid for it. I was not doing any kind of work, and I was like, let's do something new. So then I started reading about health and fitness. But at that point of time, around I guess 2020s, it was like I was not into the wholesome fitness group or the wholesome fitness community. So then I started, I think, thinking about the clubs in Delhi, like that offers the running practice, the fitness practices. So then I came to know about the home workouts. And then I started it. It was like very difficult for me. I was like, how can I do it? How I will be achieving my goals? But certainly, what happened when I started doing it, I was surprisingly having the best positive, the best positive results. And what I did until now, I have ingrained that habit. And now, trust me, guys, if you run, if you walk a lot, if you have your diet suitable for your own body, if you are like having the junk food avoided, you will gonna have a very good healthy life. Trust me. And yes, I used to smoke a lot, but around 2020 mid, I quit that. But yes, occasionally I do, but it's a very good decision for me. And I would advise all of you to go on with just pick one exercise, just pick one habit that can ingrain yourself to a better to a better version of yourself. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shiva. And of course, health and fitness, very important. I think I've started understanding that importance. I've started and seeing that difference in me. So yes, very says I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. Thank you so much for bringing that to attention. Now, before we move on to the next speaker, of course, there's something that we forgot that we have forgotten that we should be taking up. That if we could possibly take up now, Utkarsh, is that okay if we take that up now? All right. So if you remember, just a few minutes ago, Toastmaster Preeti gave her icebreaker in the club, right? We forgot to give her a standing ovation for that. This is a tradition that we just forgot. Can we have, before we move on to the next topic, can we have a standing ovation for Toastmaster Preeti?
Toastmaster,
She is not
Anim,
here. Yeah.
she's not here.
That's
Yeah.
completely fine. Let her see it on YouTube. Let
Yeah,
her
but
see it
she
on
will
YouTube.
she will join back. We can maybe give her
Of course.
at the time.
Well then,
She
well
will
then
join
later.
back at 8:45. Yeah,
Okay,
when she is here.
Then that's
Yeah.
fine. Then that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. Well then, let's move on to the next topic then. And all right. My next. So for the next topic, I would like to, of course, call Jaspreet.
Hi, am I
Hello.
audible Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. I believe you're not visible due to some reasons, and that's completely fine. So your topic for today, because you love googlies, so I'll give you a googly today. All right.
What's a googling?
You don't watch cricket, do you? So in the context of table topics, a googly is a very weird table topic. Yes?
All right.
Okay. You get the gist. All right. So your topic for today. Yes. Oh, here it is. Describe a bad habit of yours in a way that makes it sound like a
Makes it sound like a
superpower.
superpower.
Let me repeat. Let me repeat. Describe one bad habit of yours in a way that makes it sound like a superpower. Toastmaster, just speak. You understand the topic?
Sure, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
One of my worst habits is, or it possibly is also, I see it as a good thing too. I'm highly adaptable. Which also means I can sleep during, I mean, sometimes I can be an overnight night owl to the time when I I can be an early bird. I don't face any difficulty if there is something important. I can seriously wake up for that. And there are times when I was working at night. There are times when I was concentrating. So for my family, it's a worse habit because obviously the time when I'm not waking up early, because everyone likes to see people who are waking up at 6, they are the ones who are productive. That's not true. Sometimes you can be productive when you're working at night. There are times when I was doing some internships and a lot of things that happened to be of some other country. So I had to wake up at night and to do their work and to connect with them. That was the only time I could do that. And there are times when I feel like this is at night, I feel like the time when I can write most productively because my grandmother is not disturbing me. The other people are not disturbing me. They disturb me all the time. So one thing I see it as a superpower. Also can be a bad habit, but I see it as a very highly adaptable thing. And I never face any problem in waking up. If I need to sleep for 5 hours, I can. I can. So one of the openness traits. So this is my uh, worst habit is I'm not really an organized person, I can say. I wouldn't say like you're waking up early. I'm really not an organized person. I just focus on one goal at a time, usually, or one or two. But if I focus too many, I lose concentration, and that's how I aim at it and complete that task and move on to the other. So that's why it helps me to be adaptable, whether I have to work at night or day or any time of the day. I just focus on that particular goal and it happens. And once it's over, I move on to the next. So over to you, Table Topic Master. Thank you for asking me that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, since we are really, on a time crunch, I'll we'll now go a different route. So my next question is share a story about a habit you developed as a child that still influences you today. And this question goes to this question goes to Tamanna.
Hello.
Yes.
So my question is the habit I have developed as a childhood. I'm
Yes.
asking Animesh. Okay.
Yes.
So I have so many habits that I have developed in my childhood. Uh, uh, One habit that I have developed in my childhood is meditation, and that I have ingrained in my life, which I am still continuing every day in morning, evening, chanting mantra and doing meditation. Uh, and yes, and the other habit that I have inculcated in my life is that I do yoga every day, morning, evening. That helps me to, live healthy life. And that, yeah, that's it. Thank you, Animesh.
Thank you so much, Tamanna, for trying out table topics here. All right, the next next I'm gonna put up a quote, and I want somebody to explain in 2 minutes what they understand from that quote. So the quote is, habits change into character. Habits change into character. I hope everybody's heard this. I hope everybody's got it. I'll probably ask this to I'll probably ask Gunjan to take this topic up.
Hi, Animesh.
Yes.
Can you please repeat the topic? Sorry, I was doing something else.
Habits change into character.
Habit change into character. Okay, that is. Okay, yeah, I strongly believe to this that habits change into a character. I have heard it a lot of time, and I am trying to understand this, but that how can a habit change into a character? Like, I totally agree, like when people say that you become what you think you are, and this is again connected to that what you do in your daily life, you become that person. So if I am feeling very negative about my, and then this becomes my character. So yeah, and I am not honestly able to relate to this much, because I do not get it, like how a habit turns into a character. But yeah, it does, like I have heard it. And the only thing that's coming to my mind right now is that because I am feeling cold, and when I hear the word habit, I I need a strong tea very badly. I am diverting the topic now, and it has nothing to do with my character, but yeah, it's harmful for my health though. So yeah, that's it. I'm so sorry. Back to you, Anish.
Thank you so much, Gunjan, and it's completely fine. Well, the thing is, you tried, so that counts. That counts for more than anything. So uh, my final topic would be again a quote.
Toastmaster Animesh, I request you to target Shiv Pandey as he's been the guest today and he's not
Yes.
spoken yet.
Yes, of course. So my next topic, and no, the last topic, in fact, for this for this table topic session will be for for Shiv Pandey. Shiv, Shiv, can you just do a check for, yeah. Hello, Shiv, are you there?
Hello. Yes, Toastmaster Animesh. Yes, I am
Yes.
here.
Yes, you're audible and visible. And if you don't mind, would you please show yourself to us as well?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Oh, of course. Thank you. Hi.
Yeah. Thank you.
Audible, visible, and incredible. Okay,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So the topic for you is, first we form habits, then they form us. This is the quote. The quote is, first we form habits, then they form us. I want, the and for you, the task is to explain to us in no more than 2 minutes what you understand from this quote. So once again, I'll read out the quote for you. First, we form habits, then they form us.
So, what is the time given to me?
2 minutes. Up
2
to
minutes.
2 minutes, and minimum of 1 minute.
So, by my watch, it is 8:09. So, I can stop by 8.
Timer will be showing you the timer cards. Aparajita, can you just show the timer cards once? Or Utkarsh, whoever is taking them.
It's okay, Shiv. You go ahead. Don't worry
Yes.
about the timing. Speak whatever you want to right now.
Okay.
According to the topic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Go ahead.
much.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so
so Toastmaster Animesh, actually, this is the code completely equating to the last code. The habit is forming our character. And when I say that habits are forming our characters, it means habits are forming us. And when I say that habits are forming character and then us, it means characters. Let me give you one example, like being resilient or being persistent. It is our character, because of this character, people are known into the society. Yes, this person is resilient, this person is consistent, or this person is trustworthy. So when we say that the character is formed because of the so many habits. So let's say I am being resilient. So how this resilient character is formed? So whenever I am developing the habit of problem solving, whenever I am developing the habit of critical thinking, right? And whenever I face any challenges or difficulties in my life, then I see every time all those difficulties and challenges as an opportunities. So what I am finding that I am developing those habits, right? And then slowly and gradually, when I developing those habits every time and consciously developing those habits, then it is actually creating the character, because those habits are actually ingrained in myself. So after some time, I mean, without understanding, without conscious effort, I can develop the character, and then people will know me like this person. I mean, Shiv Pandey is very, very resilient. Shiv Pandey is having the trustworthy personality, and Shiv Pandey is having this, I mean, the problem solving character, right? So this is all, I mean, I can say that yes, habit are forming our character, and characters are nothing but us, this individual image. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shiv, for emphasizing once again that habits build character. I totally agree with this, and once again, folks, it is important to develop habits. It's important to be mindful of your habits and develop good ones, right? As our Toastmaster of the day, Ravi, has been emphasizing so far on, which brings us to the end of the table topic session. I'll now hand the stage over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ravi. Over to
Thank you. Thank you, Nimesh. What a beautiful session done by you for the table topic, and I enjoyed a lot. Hope others also enjoyed it. So, first of all, there is a poll. You can vote for it, and I will continue my speech. So, let's start with the third segment, which is habits. What are good habits and bad habits? For that, I'd like to share my screen. So just give me a few seconds. Is my screen visible? Can please someone tell?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. So what are good habits and bad habits? Let me tell you what is good habit and bad habit. Good habits are the habits which improve you in a longer run. Is as simple as that. And bad habits are the habits that can create problem, or you can say make you dull in a longer run, are called bad habits. So what are the good habits? What are the benefits of having good habit? It make you happy, make you wealthy, make you healthy, wealthy, and the bad habits make you dull, stressful, addiction. What are the good habits you can add in your life? Like you can say that you can see in the picture, cycling, reading like that the child is doing, मतलब वो सबका बदला ले रहा है फैजल का, ठीक है ना? Like that type of reading, that good habit. And bad habit, binge watching. You can see the title. It's Netflix and kill. It's not chill, it's kill. And we know all of us social media addiction. बस 2 मिनट और सिर्फ 2 मिनट, and that 2 minutes changes to hours and hours on the scrolling of the screen. And that 2 minutes, that 2 hours can be done in a different way, can be used in different way in life. So these habits can create and generate something in our life. Today, I'm not giving you any speech that you should do this and do that. I want you to do one exercise with me. And exercise is very simple. I would like everyone, even if you have not switched on your camera, to do this exercise with me. It is very simple. And exercise is, you have to breathe in for 3 times and breathe out for 3 times. Let's breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. What? And you are in a heaven. No, you are not heaven. You are in a meeting of Toastmasters. Whenever any stressful situation comes in your life, this exercise can change your movement in your life. So how to add this habit in it? Means why I have stressed on this habit rather than saying different habits. For that, let's come to the second part of it, that how to add a good habit and how to remove a bad habit. Yeah, you can see that picture. Why? How to add a good habit. Make it easy. Make it as easy as possible. Like breathing was the easiest task we can do at that time, at that point when you were stressful. Well, you were stressful due to some situation in your office, in front of your parents, or in any relationship or any place. You cannot go for meditation at that point of time. You cannot do many things that normally people say that you come out for that situation. But the easiest task we can do at that time was to breathe in and out. So whenever you want to start any habits, just make it as easy as simple. Like you are a gym enthusiast or a running enthusiast. Your habit is not to go to the gym. Your habit is to tie the shoelaces, and get out of the bed. That habit should be there. If you want to become a public speaker, you should not go and just rehearsing. The habit should come is to come front of the camera, or just stand in front of the people, or 10 people, and just standing and then speaking. After that, you will get the habit of public speaking. Now comes the second part of it. Start with the small. And I have there a simple best rule, which is called 2 minutes rule. If your habit is more than 2 minutes, it is less possibility that you will continue it. Like I would have said that you should go for a run when you are stressful, you should take a bath, or you should do meditation. But there was higher chance that you have not done that whenever any situation comes. But if it takes less than 2 minutes, it's a probability that you have done it more. So make sure whenever you add any good habit in your life, it should be just 2 minutes, and then make it bigger with the course of your time. Now, let's come to the bad habits. How we can make a bad habit, how we can remove our bad habit. And we know that phone addiction, I'm addicted to my phone. So I know that it's so it's very difficult to put the phone in front. Means there are many times I am not able to get out of that phone. So what I do, make it difficult. I put my phone to the next room. I have installed the blocker apps in my phone. Whenever binge watching comes, I put the remote of the TV or the laptop means in another room or add a blockade. Or any task that make you a bad habit, you can make it difficult to reach that. It increases the possibility to remove in your life. And last, not the least, is to start with a small challenge. And challenge is बुलाती है मगर जाने का नहीं, ठीक है? Let's बुलाने दो उसको, जाने का नहीं, ठीक है? Let's start with a very small challenge. Why we want to have a challenge for 50 days? Start with the 3-day challenge. Start with a 2-day challenge. And have that challenge accomplished. And do it again and again. And when you are able, like you want to improve your health, just take a challenge of not eating white sugar for 2 days. And then again, take for 2 days. You can take a break in between 2 days, and just do it, and then increase that gradually, like 2 to 3 to 5 to 10. And you will find that it is very easy to convert it rather than just saying that I want to do a challenge of 15 days. So these are the things, and there are many methods to add and remove, but these are the simplest way and the easiest way you can add and remove a bad habit from your life. So I hope that you have learned and enjoyed this part of habit from my side. For that, I would like to invite our general evaluator, Shrishti, for the evaluation part. So Shrishti, are you there?
Thank you for a fabulous session, Toastmaster Ravi. Can you confirm if I'm audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible as well as visible.
All right. Okay, so without further ado, I will start by calling upon the 2 speech evaluators that we had for today's session. For the first, I will call the first speech evaluator, Toastmaster Neeraj.
Am I audible and visible, Shrishti?
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
Okay. Today, Amit gave speech on family picnic, where he talked about the tortoise and took us to the world of tortoises. With that, I was able to imagine that there is a small tortoise and a big dominating tortoise who's bullying the small one. Amit had a great eye contact, great comfort level with the camera, and great clarity in his voice. And I really liked how he changed the entire story, starting from the tortoise journey to how we can relate it to our journey of Toastmaster. Although I have few suggestions for him. When you are saying tortoise is very slow, you could have lowered down your voice as well. Tortoise is very slow. There are more other examples, like instead of saying where to go, where to find, where to go, where to find, you could have added those modulations in your voice. And I know there is some limitations of the stage, but you could have utilized your entire area which is visible in camera. So there were 2 characters, Chota tortoise and other tortoise. Maybe you could have played it instead of just saying it, like Chota tortoise from this side and Bada tortoise from this side, talking to each other, like a play on in theater. But overall, great start of the story. I believe adding vocal variety, right gesture would have made great impact in your story. Actually, there was disconnect in the internet as well. So I couldn't, listen to the end at that time. But definitely with your speech made me feel to fight for that chota tortoise. You had that much impact. Thank you so much. Back to you, General Evaluator Shrishti.
Thank you, Toastmaster Neeraj. Now let's call upon the second evaluator, Toastmaster Megha. Toastmaster Megha, can we just do a quick audio video check?
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, go ahead.
I cannot see my speaker on stage. Okay. In her absence, first of all, I wanted, if she can hear me afterwards in YouTube, I wanted to salute her for all the ways she's doing to move her life ahead, which is really commendable. Now, coming back to her speech, it was well structured. She started with an anecdote, and I think that anecdote, that short story, a real life story, helped us to move a little bit into her life. Secondly, I think she did complete justice to her title, a bit about herself. She used those adjectives, and with that adjectives, she told a story, a respective story with all the adjectives, and that helped us to know why she calls herself a dreamer, a rebel, a person, an entrepreneur. I just love the way that with using all the such only 4 to 5 words, she was able to tell her whole life to us in a very summarized way. Like she used a word dreamer, rebel, person, entrepreneur, blessing. All these words completely defined her life in a very short and very apt, organized way. I was able to visualize her when she was speaking. Like I was able to visualize like her conversation with her father and everything else. I just love the way you ended the speech. I have read somewhere that you should always end everything with positives. And so do you. You also end your speech with a positive note, that with all the hustle and bustle, how you are able to make to stay yourself positive and to move on, how you're able to see the good things in your life. Having said that, how can we make it a bit better? I think the whole speech you gave was in one tone. I strongly believe that you could have added a vocal tone to your speech. Like when you told us about how you were a rebellious, then you could have used a firm tone to it. Like, you could have used firm, you could have said it firmly. So it would have added more impact to your speech, and it applies to the whole speech, sorry. Like when you conclude your speech in an ending, a positive ending, you could have used some hand gestures. Like you could have closed your fist, because this tells us how dedicated you are. You could have if I were to summarize your speech, I liked your calm voice. I liked your organized content. I just want that please inculcate some hand gestures and some vocal tone to your speech, to what you say. And I think it will be awesome again. Looking forward to listening you again and again. I wish you all the very best for your future speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Megha. Now I will start by calling upon our auxiliary role players. So first, I would like to call Toastmaster Aprajita for sharing the timer report. Toastmaster Aprajita, can we have you on spotlight?
Yeah, just a sec. Yeah. Okay. Can anyone see my report? Is it
Yes, we
visible?
can.
Yes, it's up.
Yes. So, in prepared speakers, Toastmaster Amit Kumar took 6 minutes 54 seconds. Toastmaster Preeti Chaudhary took 6 minutes 25 seconds. And in table topic, guest Shivam Malhotra took 2 minutes. Toastmaster Jaspreet Kaur took 2 minutes 27 seconds. Guest Tamanna Gupta took 1 minute 10 seconds. Toastmaster Gunjan took 1 minute 35 seconds. Guest Shiv Pandey took 2 minutes 15 seconds. And in speech evaluation, Toastmaster Neeraj took 2 minutes 27 seconds. And Megha took 3 minutes 9 seconds. And general evaluator, I will jot it down later. That's all for my report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prajita. Can we have our language evaluator, Toastmaster Utkarsh? You're on mute.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. It was such a pleasure listening to everyone today. I mean, it was a very busy day at office. I have made note of all the good vocabularies and the grammar usages used by the speakers, which I will let you know right away. Toastmaster Ravi. Ravi used the word haphazard, which means disorganized. He used really good words like binge watching, enthusiast. Few pronunciation issues with you, Toastmaster Ravi. The right pronunciation is question and not quotient. So it is question. Like you have to enunciate your vowel. Like it have to twist your tongue. Question. There's one grammar issue that you have, which is like a constant one that you tend to use a lot of present tense when you're talking of the past things. So you said he get inspired in one of the storyline you were talking about. So it should be past tense. So keep in mind that when you're talking of the past, it should be past tense and not present tense. Then you said less possibility. It is, you could rather say less probable rather than saying less. It is a less it is like it has a less possibility. You could say it has less probable. Then you can. There were a few issues with the article. It's not a great. You could have just said great when you were using the sentence. I don't remember exactly what was the sentence. So sometimes the use of article is redundant. Moving on to the fact that there were several Hindi issues, which I think our general evaluator must have made a note and she will have further a say on that. So I'm leaving it to our Madam General Evaluator. Moving on to Toastmaster Amit. He used several words, in fact. He used vanish, starving, mouth-watering. There were few R's and Ums, which are constant. I've seen that slowly and gradually you're improving with the speeches that you're giving, and I think you can continue with that. So there's definitely much less R's and Ums from your previous speeches, and kudos to you for that. I have not jotted down the exact number because I was busy doing a lot of things at the same time. I apologize for that. Few issues, Toastmaster Amit. It is, you said after doing all these hard work. It's not all these, all the hard work. So instead of these, it should be the. Then you said 2 years past, 3 years past. It's 2 years past, 3 years past. Like minor errors, minor grammatical errors. But since it was a prepared speech, these things should ideally be avoided. Few pronunciation issues. It is vacation. It is destination. I really don't know how you pronounced it, but that is the right pronunciation. Toastmaster Preeti. Oh my God. She used a hell lot of good words. She's used smashing, immense, pent up emotions, hustle, cram a deal, cram. Then she used rebel against his wishes, hit rock bottom, vigor, hope. She was absolutely flawless. There were no R's and Ums, and I was absolutely in awe of the amount of eloquence she had when she spoke. Moving on to Toastmaster Animesh. He used the phrase run of a mill, which means mediocre, average things. He used the word googly, time crunch. So these are the good words. Then Toastmaster Jaspreet used the word night owl. Toastmaster Tamanna used the word inculcated. Shiv used two really good words, which are resilient and persistent. The word of the day was used by a lot of people, and I am so proud of it. In fact, majority of the people have used the word of the day. Toastmaster Ravi, Toastmaster Trishti, Toastmaster Preeti, Toastmaster Amit, Shiv, Shivam, Toastmaster Jaspreet, Tamanna, Toastmaster Animesh. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anyone, but I thought it was used by majority of the people, so we can definitely pat ourselves on the back for that. But I have one bone to pick from you all is that we are not very regular. When someone uses the word, we have to give them an encouragement by either using a virtual emoticon of raising your hand or literally raising your thumb. And that is something that we should definitely strive for from the next time. That's all. I truly appreciate everyone for using or for enriching our vocabularies and English in general. Very well done. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Now I will give my evaluation of the whole meeting in as short a time as I can because I see that we are over time. So as usual, meeting started on time. There's nothing to be said. In fact, I think I realized that my computer was slow by 1 minute because it was showing me 6:59. And when I logged in, the meeting had already started. So that's on me. When I did auto update, it became 7:01. So that meeting starting on time, Sergeant at Arms was great. Presiding officer was great. All of the guests were greeted. Great energy. Toastmaster of the day. I think you started with a great introduction. It was a great theme. The way you engaged the whole audience with your little game, I think that was very, very good. And it didn't give us the idea that you are doing this role for the first time. So I think kudos for that. That being said, there was some friction that happened here and there, which was about bringing the evaluators first and then inviting the speakers. But I think that that's something that you will get used to as you do more and more team-out sessions. Like Toastmaster Utkarsh mentioned, you did have some Hindi words, which is okay if all of the audience is very comfortable with Hindi. But given that we are an international organization and we do often have guests from other parts of the world, we try to avoid using Hindi altogether in Turning Point Toastmasters. So just for your future reference, I think you can avoid using Hindi, only speak English. Now, moving on to table topics. So speeches have already been evaluated by speech evaluators, so I won't be commenting on that. So moving forward to the table topic section. In the interest of time, I will not be giving individual feedback to the table topic speakers, but you can connect with me afterwards for the notes that I've taken for you. For the table topics master, I do have some commendations and recommendations. Animesh, you had great relevant topics. I think the topics that you picked made sure that the session was looked like a coherent session. Instead of having random topics, they were all related to the theme. So that's brilliant. Few things that I would like for you to keep in mind for the next time that you take up table topics. First, try to always start with an experienced speaker or someone who is from the club itself, because they set the tone for the whole meeting. So they actually set a good example, and I think that would be beneficial for the next time. The second thing that I would like for you to keep in mind is to be clear. It is great that you engage the audience and you interact with them and you try to have a fun conversation in between the topics. But as a table topics master, your role is to be full of clarity to ensure that the person you're giving the topic to understands the topic and can, attempt the topic in the given time. So I would recommend, like, for example, your first topic was very long. And because we didn't have someone who was a experienced speaker or experienced Toastmaster, we actually had a little bit of back and forth when they should have just started speaking. So be a little bit careful about that. Keep your topic brief, or at least something that you can finish in one breath, so that you can, and then also follow that format. So I think that will help the table topics section go more smoothly. And if you are actually speaking to people who are new to Toastmasters format, you can also just have a very brief intro before you give them the topic. So tell them that you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and your time will start as soon as I finish the question, or as soon as you say your first word. So just keep them going with that, and that will help us avoid this back and forth. So now I will move on to the two speech evaluators. Neeraj has requested an elaborate feedback. So I will try to include more both positive and negative points. I'll start with the positive. Neeraj, you started with the recap of the story, so that brought the audience back to the original speech, even though much had happened in between the speech and the evaluation. So I really appreciated that. You had good recommendations about using space and about using vocal variety and about gestures. So I think that was, those the points that you included were very great points, and I think they were also very immediately actionable. So I appreciated that. Now going on to recommendations, uh, a couple of things that I wish you would have done, which would have really made your evaluation a strong one. One would be that you could have recapped the evaluation criteria as well. So if you just mentioned that this is what we will be evaluating the speaker on, I think that would have really set a good tone for your evaluation. You could have also tried to incorporate a structure like the CRC approach, or any sort of like pros and cons, or any other um, structure that would like help you, uh, instead of having a zigzag between recommendation and commendations, you could have maybe divided it into that structure. And I think you could have also had a stronger closing. If I had to challenge you really, I would have challenged you to treat your evaluation like a speech in itself and not just an evaluation. So the way you would structure a table topic, try to structure your evaluation like that as well. Now moving on to Toastmaster Megha. Toastmaster Megha, I think the same thing that I have mentioned to Neeraj as a challenge, I think that is something that you have
We will wait for 10 seconds.
Apologies, I got dropped out. I don't know what was heard last. Good.
You started with Megha's evaluation. You have the same feedback like I have. We lost you there.
All right. Okay. So Megha, I think one thing that you did well was that you started with a commendation. This was a person who was a first-time speaker, so I think you started by applauding their story and their courage. I think that was a very nice thing to do, a very encouraging thing to do. You also had very specific examples of the words that were used, the things that were said and performed by the speaker, and you made very specific recommendations. You also included quotes, like not just the quotes from the speech, but also in general quotes. I think that was a great evaluation. Now for recommendations that I have for you, a couple of them. One would be same as what I mentioned to Neeraj. Bring back what you are going to be evaluating them on. And also, since you were evaluating an icebreaker speech, it would have been nice if you had mentioned the timing of the speech at the beginning, because most of our speeches are 5 to 7 minutes. But for this particular speech, the timing was 4 to 6. And I think the timer didn't catch that because the timing is different. So I think that is something that you have to be careful about if you are an evaluator. And if I had to challenge you, I think you did say an example, you did mention a quote in the middle of it, right? Which was, which was always end with something positive. And you could, or like, always include something positive. I think that is something that you could have brought right up top and made it as a theme for your evaluation, because it kind of was. So just structure it a little better. And now for the auxiliary role players. Prajita, I think your presentation was really good. You had clearly mentioned the minimum and the maximum, and of course, there were no disqualifications this time round. But thanks to your format, I think it would have been very, very easy to find out. That was very nice. Just one thing, I think you had checked your screen for sharing, because I did see your screen being shared the first time around, and then there was some issue that was happening. So I would not say that that's entirely your fault, but just in case you have, you're facing this problem with Zoom, I would recommend having a backup device, or having a person who can take up the responsibility. Usually, like, I know that Utkarsh had stepped in, but he's already playing 3 roles today, and that would have been a 4th role for him. So that you can just try and see if you can have a backup person. For Utkarsh, as a language evaluator, I would say I would commend you on the usage of the word or the selection of the word of the day. I think for the first time that I am seeing in a Toastmasters meeting, that almost every single person has ingrained into their speeches and their speech, their entire session, the word of the day, and it's been used so many times. And I think it was also very pertinent to the topic, the theme, and I think that is one overall commendation for the 3 role players, that everything flowed together really well. Like, the theme of the meeting was genuinely the theme of the meeting. And yeah, just one thing. I think now, over time, the vocabulary of Turning Point Toastmasters has become better. And that therefore, I think now, as a language evaluator, instead of pointing out all the good words that we are using, I think we can make our list, make it a little harder for anyone to get into that list of great vocabulary. So I think we can raise the bar here. And with that, I will end my evaluation. Even though I said it would be short, it was kind of long. So forgive me. And thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around. Now, handing the spotlight, or passing the spotlight back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ravi.
Thank you for Srishti for giving us the evaluation of for all the people who had done any task for the day. So I want to conclude with a habit. What you should do right now. The simple is the key to success is execution. Execution of baby steps. Baby steps, but a regular steps. That's how an habit can be built or been removed. So with that, it's your choice to add good habit in your life or to remove a good habit in your life. It is your choice to become a successful person or an unsuccessful person. It is your choice to become a happy or to become a dull person. So last but not the least, it's your choice. So I would like to handle put I would like to give the stage to our presiding officer, Utkarsh. Thank you.
Wasn't he great? I mean, what a debut. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Ravi? So confident throughout, brought every trick up his sleeves, the illustrations, the interactions, the transitions via like every segment. Everything was done with supreme confidence. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravi. Super proud of you. I would also like to acknowledge and thank the entire evaluation team, the tag team, as well as our Madam General Evaluator for such an invested feedback and always being very upright and very frank when it comes to giving feedback so that we all could improve in our speaking journey. A huge round of applause for the tag team and the evaluation team as well. All right. There are some polls pending, so I would launch them right away. First up is for the best auxiliary role player. I request everyone to cast their votes. You have 15 seconds for it. In the meantime, I'm going to take feedback from our guests. How about our rockstar speaker today, Preeti? How was your experience today, Toastmaster Preeti? Any feedback for us?
Utkarsh, so it was lovely joining this today. I mean, you all are a very energetic group, and I loved every single one of you contributing and speaking. Although I had to miss out, I had to leave in between because I was sadly not aware that it's going to be a 2-hour session. I was under the impression it's a 1-hour session, and I had another call lined up at around 8:10, which I had informed Neeraj about. So sadly, I had to miss that bit. But I think it was a great experience listening to everyone, the moderation by you and by the team mod, and also listening to Srishti and everyone else. So I have loved it, and I hope that I can also make it to a few other meetings as well in the future.
And you are not the only one who's going to apologize. We collectively apologize for the fact that we missed a very, very important tradition of Toastmasters, which is giving a standing ovation for our icebreaker speech. Can we correct that mistake right away and give a huge, huge standing ovation to our rockstar speaker, Toastmaster Preeti?
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations and very, very well done. I'm sure you will go higher and higher and you have immense potential. And I'm very excited for your journey as a Toastmaster. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Preeti. All right. One final poll pending, which is for the best role player, the most important poll. I request everyone to cast their votes right away. You have 15 seconds for this as well. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to utilize this time to take feedback. Shiv. Hi, Shiv. How was your experience today and any valuable feedback for us? Shiv, are you there? All right. I guess there's some net. All right.
Sorry.
Hi,
Sorry,
Shiv.
Toastmaster. Yes, Toastmasters. Yes, I am listening to you.
May I ask you straight away, like, is it your first Toastmaster meeting or have you attended before?
Yes, before pandemic, actually, I attended the one meeting in Faridabad, right? And actually, I'm looking forward to work on my communication skills, especially in English. Okay, so that's why I actually trying to meet my company to all these people who are focusing on making the better communication, right? So truly, I enjoyed this session, and I'm looking forward to listen you people more and more so that I can improve the communication, especially when there is a feedback. I was actually listening all the feedbacks very patiently and consciously because when people are giving the feedback, so they were talking about the tonality of the words, and the body gesture. So it is really very important when I am trying to become a public speaker. So these are the things which are really making me a great public speaker, so which I was actually not focusing. So today, especially in this session, I learned that yes, these things are really very important to become a public speaker or great speaker. So really, I enjoyed this session. Thank you so much, Toastmaster.
I completely agree, and feedback forms the core part of any Toastmaster meeting, and which is why Toastmaster is one of a thing. And I truly appreciate that you took a long time. Post, you said pre-pandemic you joined the Toastmaster meeting. It took a long time to join one, but I'm glad that you joined today. It's better late than ever. And I request you to please continue coming. Thank you so much, Shiv, and I'm so glad that you had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it's time for me to announce the much-awaited results. We are almost crossing our time, so I will do it right away. I'll start with the best table topic speaker. Let's start with that. All right, it's a clear winner. The winner for the best table topic speaker is our guest today, whom I just talked, Shiv. Can we have a huge, huge round of applause for Shiv? It was a unanimous call and very well done, Shiv. So proud of you. All right.
Thank you so much.
Next. Thank
so
you,
much.
and yeah,
My
you should be
pleasure.
super happy and proud of it. All right, moving on to the best prepared speaker. The best prepared speaker was also a unanimous call, and it is our guest speaker today, Toastmaster Preeti. Can we have a huge round of applause for her? It was her icebreaker speech, and she won the best speaker award today. All right, next up is the best speech evaluator. Best speech evaluator was a very, very tough fight. It was closely fought, but by a whisker of margin. The winner is the debutante, Toastmaster Megha. Can we have a huge round of applause for her as well? Congratulations, Megha. You were the one who were always resisted on taking up evaluations, and there you are. You won your first ever speech evaluation award on your debut itself. Congratulations. Moving on to the best auxiliary role player. The best auxiliary role player is yours truly, language evaluator, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Can we have a huge round of applause for myself as well? All right. Last but not the least, for the best role player, well, it was a clear fight between two people, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ravi, and general evaluator, Toastmaster Srishti. But the winner is the general evaluator, Toastmaster Srishti. Can we have a huge round of applause for her as well? Very well done. Congratulations to everyone, and congratulations to the winners and the participants. We had a wonderful meeting. It was a great meeting, and that concludes the formal part of our meeting.